The level of pluralism in Azerbaijani media did not provide the necessary conditions for a free, fair and democratic presidential election. It is testified by the results of the 2-month monitoring of 8 Azerbaijani TV channels, 2 radio stations, 4 newspapers and 4 online media outlets conducted by the Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety. The monitored media included state TV channels, AzTV, Nakhchivan TV, public TV, 5 private channels, ANS, Space TV, Leader TV, Xezer TV and ATV, the state radio, public radio, state newspapers Azerbaycan and Xalq, independent newspapers Zerkalo and Bizim Yol, and 4 independent online media, apa.az, trend.az, day.az and musavat.com. Results of the monitoring were presented on October the 8th at a roundtable organized in the office of the IRFS. As director of IRFS, Emin Hüseyinov stated, monitoring of TV programs was carried out in prime time from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Coverage of the incumbent President Ilham Aliyev was dominant in all TV channels. The other presidential candidates were not visible on TVs except for free airtime on ITV. As such, AzTV has allocated 38.2% of the total time of all news releases to positive or neutral coverage of President Ilham Aliyev. In addition, it broadcast news about the activities of the late President Heydar Aliyev, Ilham Aliyev's wife Mehriban Aliyeva, and his daughter Leyla Aliyeva as Vice President of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. Besides, AzTV presented special coverage of the events attended by Ilham Aliyev and also devoted other programs to him. On the contrary, the activity of the candidate of the National Council, Cemil Hasanli, was negatively covered, said Hüseyinov. Black PR against Hasanli was also conducted in the air of private channels. Xezer TV has distinguished with the highest extent of negative coverage of Cemil Hasanli and other National Council representatives with 6.6%. Leader TV and Space TV allocated 3.5% and ATV 2.3% respectively. Relative balance was observed by ANS TV, but along with neutral coverage of Hasanli, this channel also allocated more airtime to President Ilham Aliyev. Situation is the same with radio stations. For the entire 3-week election campaign, the other presidential candidates had the opportunity to speak for 6 minutes on ITV for 9 times in the free airtime. However, most of this time was used against the candidate of the NCDF, Cemil Hasanli. ITV refused to provide paid airtime to Hasanli. All other TV stations refused to get engaged in paid campaigning. Insufficient coverage of the presidential candidates on TV was partly offset by uploading recorded presidential debates on social networks, where the total number of views of 9 debates amounted to 1 million. Information about Ilham Aliyev was also dominant on internet sites as well. Cemil Hasanli received neutral or negative coverage. Trends which were prevalent on TVs were also characteristic of Xalq and Azerbaijan newspapers. Only the newspapers Bizim Yol and Zerkalo as well as the site musavat.com ensured political pluralism, but musavat.com published more information about the activities of opposition candidates. The project is implemented with the support of the OSCE office in Baku.